First question, I've wanted to know this for a long time. What happened to Ben?
Okay, so what happened to Ben? I'm not even quite sure I could reveal that. Even that's beyond a spoiler because it has to do with the comic too, and it hasn't been revealed in the comic
They
either.
hint in the comic that #1 like might have some involvement.
I think they all maybe have some involvement in Ben's death. Yeah.
Okay, so like you kind of like that it's shrouded in mystery, I guess.
Yes, that was the original intent of the character. I wanted to start the group off with one character that was already dead.
Okay, was it for any particular reason?
No, I just thought it'd be interesting.
Okay.
I don't even know what happened to Ben. That's how much a secret it is.
Oh, wow.
It's only in this guy's head.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one kind of involves both you guys here. The show ending is, in my opinion, drastically different than the comic ending. So how did you guys come to this ending for the show?
I think what drove the ending change was simply because it was Netflix and because we're binge-worthy, people like to binge these shows. We wanted a hanger that really wanted you to come back for season 2. Something that left you going, I need to know what happens. I've got to come back. So that's why the ending was adjusted to leave a moment hanging where you're like, I gotta know. How
did you feel about like your baby being changed?
I was okay with it. I've always been okay with somebody with a vision taking it and making something different out of it because I've always, to me, the books are the books and nothing will ever change those books.
So it's just like 2 different mediums?
Yeah, it's 2 different mediums.
So, okay, obviously, like you said, season 2, we're all thinking about it. Is there gonna be like a time-hopping storyline? Like, what are you guys anticipating?
We're not there yet. I mean, we have some ideas, but it's still in the works.
If you look at graphic novel 2, Dallas, it does deal with quite a bit of time travel. So.
Yes, for sure. So. Talking about time travel, okay, so in the comics, it's Temps Aeternalis, right? I don't know if I'm saying that right, but the commission is a little bit different. So, I mean, what did you decide to take? What did you decide to go away from?
I think it was just about sort of taking things and maybe breaking them out a little bit more, grounding things in certain ways. But, the concept is very similar, and it was just about, I think we just renamed them. We still mention the Temps, but we wanted to give it a little more of a corporate feel.
Yeah.
Which worked with Hazel and Chacha, the corporate nature of who they were. So that's why we call it the commission.
And it's kind of one of these things too, where in the comic I actually did it. After Steve and I were on the same page about the Temps / the commission the whole time. Like when he had described what he saw for them, I was like, that's what I see for them too.
Yeah.
So it's just a name change really.
Okay, I need like a full breakdown of episode 10 in the beginning. Okay, so in the comic, like Sir Hargreeves is an alien. Like, I mean, that's like obvious from the beginning. I mean, it looked like another planet. I didn't know what was going on with the jar and the light. Can you just like do a breakdown at the beginning there? Like, what was going on?
I don't think we can without giving something away from the future comics.
Yeah,
I'd love to tell you, but I think it gives away things from down the road.
Yeah.
But it was alluding to things that Gerard has talked to me about that I think will happen in later volumes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's something that I think we'll look back at and say, that makes sense, why that happened.
Can you answer why he picked Earth?
Why he picked Earth?
That's a question for you, I think.
I don't know if I can answer that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can give away why he picked Earth.
Shrouded in secrecy.
Shrouded in secrecy yet again.
Okay, another thing that was really interesting to me was that in the comic, it wasn't Allison and Vanya. It seemed like more like #2 and Vanya had like a strong connection. Why that dynamic change? I mean, I was all about it. Like, I love like the sisterly love, but was there a reason for that?
I just thought the actors, they were so interesting together, and I wanted to give them a chance just to see where this relationship went. I thought, there were only 2 sisters in the family. One was an outlier, one was within the family. To see those dynamics felt interesting to me, sort of how they would bring her into the fold, if they would ever accept her back into the fold. So it was so interesting to do it through Allison. She's just such a great character.
Okay, when are we gonna hear Black Parade in the show?
That's this guy's question.
Man. I think it's been cool that we've been able to kind of keep MCR separate from the show because we were always doing that with the comic too. We always tried to keep the band super separate from the comic so it could stand on its own. And I think it'll probably be a long time before we hear a My Chemical Romance song in the show.